Hi guys. So in the last section, I have given on homework. I don't know how many of you found this. What is the differentiated version of f of x? See, let me bring the answer. When we differentiate the value of f of x, given it is mod x. So whenever you are differentiating the mod x, differentiation means differentiate the given function f of x with respect to x, that is called a differentiated version. That will be, we can also simply call it as f dash of x. So differentiated version of mod x can be written as mod x upon x. Yes, I hope you all got this. Okay sir. Now this is the given function. The question is whether this mod x by x is continuous or not. How should I do this? So for that, as usual, we can write this function into two formats. See, now our resultant question is, we have to consider only f dash of x. F dash of x is given as mod x by x. How can I rewrite this function, sir? You all know how to proceed further. So let me define it. So if I am taking mod x can be replaced by minus x by x when the value of x is less than 0, correct sir? And it can be written as plus x by x when the value of x is greater than 0. Yes, of course. Yes. Now if I am putting directly x equal to 0, how can I define this function? Can you please tell me? So when you are replacing directly x by 0, it will become 0 by 0 sir, when the value of x is exactly equal to 0. This is the conclusion. See there, I found the answer directly. This x will get cancelled. I can write this answer is minus 1. This x will get cancelled and you can write this answer is plus 1. And here what will be happening? 0 by 0 form. We all know whenever we are facing 0 by 0 form, this will be simply called indeterminate form. Indeterminate form. So one more thing, if you observe, when the value of x is less than 0 in the left hand side limit, value became constant, that is minus 1. When the value of x is greater than 0, that is called the right hand side limit, I got some constant value, that is plus 1. Are they equal? No sir, you don't need to substitute any value, directly cross check, they are not equal. So what is the conclusion? F dash of x, for the f dash of x, see, first of all here 0 by 0 means, here the conclusion is limit does not exist. You can directly write your answer that the limit does not exist. So what is the conclusion, sir? The question is f dash of x is continuous or not. You can write your answer this, no sir, f dash of x is not continuous. Of course this limit is does not exist for that given function. I hope you all understood. That is very pretty simple question. We know how to define with f of x, mod x. Now we understood, suppose if mod x by x will come, how it will be defined. Okay sir, you understood that? Now I am going to do a small modification. Let us take one more question. So that is asked in your previous year exam only. So let me write down that question first. The given function is, the value of f of x can be written as, let me write in this way, x upon mod x, whereas the value of x is less than 0 and it will be equal to minus 1 when the value of x is greater than or equal to 0. Now you have to understand the difference between this question and the previous questions that we have been observed so far. What are the things that we have been observed? See there, in the first question, when I was talking about the mod x, directly they have not given any limits, so we can directly consider that if there will be no any limits like this, if they haven't derived left hand side limit and right hand side limit, then you can derive it by your own. For the mod x, you can say it will be minus x when the value of x is less than 0 and it will be plus x when the value of x is greater than 0 sir. These things we can define directly when limit is not defined. But if you observe this present scenario, the value of limit is already clearly defined. For x less than 0, the given function will be what? X by mod x. If the value of x is greater than or equal to 0, observe this limit. For x equal to 0 also it will be minus 1 only. If the value of x is greater than 0, then also this value will be minus 1 only. Now there will be no point of thinking about this mod x. What should I do, sir? You have to consider, we know mod x can be written as minus x when the value of x is less than 0. What they told, x is less than 0, they are considering this function. So when we are considering left hand side limit, that is less than 0, directly replace mod x by minus x. Suppose if they are talking about the right hand side limit, if this mod x will be defined under right hand side limit, then you can directly replace mod x by x. Did you understand what I am telling? In this case, limit is already clearly defined and they put the mod x under left hand side limit. So, under left hand side limit always mod x equal to minus x only, sir. So, the resultant conclusion is this function can be further written as the value of f of x. I can rewrite, sir. They put this function towards right hand side limit. So, I am replacing mod x by minus x when x is less than 0, and they have also given if x is greater than 0, value is minus 1. Of course, if x is equal to 0, then also it will be minus 1 only. That is why they have commonly defined that for x greater than or equal to 0, this given function is minus 1. Now, it is time to explore whether the given function is continuous function or not. Shall we start? Yes, sir. So, we know case number 1. We have to take left hand side limit. How will you derive this? Left hand side limit means limit x will be approaching a minus, and we have to consider the value of f of x. Okay, sir. Now, what is the value of f of x? When limit is approaching left hand side, first what is the specific point? The point is 0, sir. So, we have to consider 0, x tending to 0 minus, and x is, I am talking about left hand side limit. Left hand side means less than. So, you have to see directly I can cancel this value. If I will cancel it, it will become minus 1. So, here when I am substituting the limit, it will be constant, sir. I will be getting minus 1 only undoubtedly. Now, similarly, if you define the right hand side limit also, you know how to define the right hand side limit. Limit x will be approaching to a plus, right? Yes, sir, that is into f of x. Now, if you substitute the value, you might have understood, sir, it does not matter whether we are writing the function in this way, like limit x is approaching it from right hand side limit, so it will be 0 plus. But what is the value of f of x? It is already clearly defined that the value is constant, that is minus 1. So, it will become once again minus 1 only, and second limit is over. Last one, exactly at x equal to 0, what is the value of f of x? You know how to derive this? This can be further written as limit x is specifically defined at 0 directly, and the value of f of x, that will also be equal to minus 1 only. It is also directly clearly given in the question itself. So, what is the conclusion here? If you compress all the data that we have done so far, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, it means from this you can write the final statements. First, sir, for the given function, what is the result that we got? The result that I got is, when I was traveling along with the left hand side limit is 0 minus with the value of f of x, I got minus 1, and when I am traveling with a specific point 0 exactly, I got same minus 1, and when I am trying to travel with the right hand side derivative, limit x is approaching from 0 plus, so I got the same conclusion. So, I told you whenever these three functions will become equal, then the conclusion is you can directly write down the answer that the given function is continuous. It is always continuous. But what we saw in the previous problem, we saw about mod x by x, but that is not exist, right? We found that that function is not continuous, right? At the defined function, definite point, we found that. I hope you all understood. Now, it is time to explore the next question. The next question is, suppose I am bringing the next one just to keep your attention. If the value of f of x is defined as mod x whole power 3, then what will be your answer? This is the homework question, and one more thing, I am not going to solve this question because already I have given the answer for mod x. Now, it is time to solve this question by yourself. It is very easy and you can easily do it. Nothing is there, just apply the procedure whatever that I did for mod x. You can apply the same, you can go with the same approach with the mod x whole power 3, you will be getting the answer. With this, I would like to give one more homework question. For that question, I will be giving the answer, don't worry, because this question I have derived already. So, the next homework question is, this is question number 1 homework question. The question number 2 is, the value of f of x, function f of x is defined as this time twice of x plus 3 and twice of x minus 3. Here the function corresponding limit is given as x is less than or equal to 2 and x is greater than 2. What is the question? You have to predict whether the given function is continuous or not. use your mastermind, try to bring the answer. If you are really understanding whatever the things that I am delivering here, don't forget to click that button, try to share it with all your friends. Thanks for watching.